I want to tell you a little bit about Earthspeak, the full spectrum hemp oil that we decided to private label. And I want to tell you a little bit about why and the source of it. So we looked around and was very selective about who we wanted to create this product because we wanted something special. And I chose another metabolic terrain practitioner who decided to use their virgin family land that's never had anything on it and is quite remote to grow this organic hemp and create an unadulterated hemp oil, which means it's not been manipulated in terms of the different cannabinoid content. It is what it is, and it meets the guidelines around the Farm Bill to be less than 0.3% THC. So that's how we are sourcing it. But what's the importance of hemp in our lives? So the first thing that I think we need to talk about is the fact that hemp used to be in all of our food. And in the 1920s, when there was a lot of government propaganda about the negative effects of marijuana, which I think was a little bit of a racist overtone, hemp was pulled from all of our food, meaning the livestock that used to have a regular diet of hemp no longer was having those crops in rotation. So not only was this very detrimental to our soil, since hemp is so incredibly regenerative and nourishing for agricultural soils, we did not even know that it was so depleting to our own nervous systems because the endocannabinoid system hadn't even been discovered yet. So within the last 30 years, there's been an incredible amount of science, research, and investigation about all of these different receptors that help us communicate with ourselves and really help us to stay within a rhythmic relationship to nature. And by that, I mean CBD oil helps us sleep, right? Hemp helps us relax. It helps us stay in a flow zone. It helps us find our zen and really be in connection with nature. So I chose to call this product Earthspeak because I really feel that when we take enough of it to prime our endocannabinoid system, and that might take some time to get there with repeated daily dosing, that we really can listen and hear Mother Earth speaking through us, through our relationship to our inner selves. So this takes listening, this takes cultivation, and it definitely takes priming of the endocannabinoid system. So with respect to that, it might need a bit of consistent daily dosing, and you might need to take more and more and more in order to actually feel it or know that it's having an impact on you. I generally vary that dosing quite a bit depending on the person, but the more anxiety there is, the more rigidity, the more closed that a person may be, we might just go ahead and start with higher doses. But you can always start with a low dose, 5 drops, 10 drops, and then work your way up each successive day if there's any concern about how you're going to feel. But one thing I want to say is that for those people that have had a little bit of a strong feeling when they first take it and they think that it's causing anxiety, it might just be a new experience to not be in a state of absolute control and to try to move toward the feeling and relax and feel your way into it rather than resisting and pushing back. So that's a little bit about Earthspeak and dosing. Thanks.